Hey there, it's Mark. Welcome back to What You Think here on Mr. Grooves. Here we have a couple cool models from the new first edition, 2002 first editions. I said new, and it gets confusing because nowadays, 2003, and actually for quite some time now, they call these new models. They don't call them first editions. In the thumbnail you clicked on, it should have been Backdraft and Saleen S7. Very cool models. This is, like I said, during the 2002 era. 2002, so these would have showed up in the stores like last quarter of 2001 and then through 2002. Saleen S7, pretty cool car, really like it. Those are painted headlights. Some Hot Wheels models, the window will poke through and be the headlights. But no, on this one, they painted. They gave painted headlights. Good. Excuse me. Cat here. Pretty cool how they did the painted headlights because they can give us some accents, right? Like it very much. I don't know how many colors. I don't know how many were released. No rear end printing, but you did get a tampo in the window. No printing on the sides. Wow, very, very light in the printing department. All they got is the headlights. That's it. Headlights and then a logo down there in the front. No way can I get that close. It has a plastic base. Excellent model. Were you collecting back in 2002? If you were at a collector store, would you pick it up if you could affordably get it? What you think? Would you buy it? Where are my Highway 35 fans at? Backdraft. Yeah, Backdraft. Right? Backdraft was in Highway 35, I do believe. Now all of a sudden my brain is getting tired thinking, was it in Highway 35? Hang on. Hey there, it's Mark. Cars and collectibles are in my eBay store. If you get a chance, check them out. Well, I don't have my Highway 35 model available. It was in Highway 35. It was part of Team Wave Rippers. You might be familiar with the Diora 2 Highway 35. This is definitely this is the nicest one probably to get from, well, I don't know about nicest. It's a marquee car because this is the lead character's car, the Diora 2. And see, this one has a surfboard too. That's why it was part of Wave Rippers. Next up we have Backdraft, who just like the Diora 2, which had two removable surfboards. This guy had a removable surfboard as well. All the cars had cold-molded wheels. They're plastic, but the black part, the black plastic part and the white plastic part, they're kind of melted together during the manufacturing process. You can pull that surfboard out. It is removable, just like these. You can pull them out. They are removable. I'm going to leave them in there for right now. Wave Rippers Diora 2. Wave Rippers. Not Backdraft, what is it called? Switchback. Switchback, but it doesn't have a switch. Why do you call it switchback? You should have a switch like this pop-off hyperliner. I showed this in another What You Think video. But anyways, removable surfboards. And matter of fact, I think it was in this video where I had motocross. And motocross was part of Highway 35 as well. Except it was on Team Roadbeasts. We'll go ahead and take a look. As a matter of fact, in the video where I showed this, I showed two versions. And it showed one that had the chrome safety cage. So that chrome was pretty nice. These had special graphics, by the way. And that's why they look so fantastic. It's not fair to compare this to basics. Because it had not water slide decos. I forgot what they call it at the time. I did a whole video about it. Wave Rippers. Anyways, excuse me. 1, 2... Diora, gotta put the Diora away. Yep, part of Team Wave Rippers. Matter of fact, another Highway 35 model was in a new model in 2002. Here you have Ballistik, Team Leader. Oh, where'd you go? Hey. Stupid, come on, what are you doing? Ballistik, fantastic track car. Did you pick this up back in the day? Or maybe you're a newer collector. Would you seek it out? I don't know about this color. It's a nice metal flake green. Very nice. It has had a lot of releases. Pick one up. If you can't afford the Highway 35 version, get yourself another color and say, well, you know, I'm working my way to getting official Highway 35. By the way, I always grab this, and when I sort cars, don't come over here. Pluto wants to jump over here. No, stay there. You're making me nervous. I got my coffee. I had my coffee sitting right here, and I was afraid he's going to jump on the table from over there, land here, and he's going to knock my coffee over. Okay, he's heading back to the window. Sorry for the interruption. I always grab this, and when I sort, I try to have half and half, real fantasy and licensed cars. And I always grab this first and put in the license, but it's not licensed. It's Hot Wheels 40-something. You know, it's kind of in the style of, you know, the GT40, the Ford GT40. Love this car. Had a lot of releases. It was used in track sets and play sets quite a bit. They copyright it the year before it gets released, most of the time, at least a year before. But you see, I don't see any Ford licensing. It might have it later on when Ford said, wait a second. I don't know. But first edition, first color, it doesn't say that on the back. On the other hand, so when I sort them, right, you look at this and said, you know, come on, that's not a licensed car. Look at that thing. This is Sid Mead Sentinel 400 Limo. Yeah, that's what it is. I'll get it close so you can see. You know, it's not going to do loops. I'll tell you that right now. It's just not going to do a loop. Way too low profile. But you look at this and say, man, Hot Wheels and their fantasy stuff, you know. Hey, painted tail lights. Look at that. But it is licensed. Look. Produced under license from Sid Mead. So this goes in the license category. This is a real car. Maybe not real on the streets, but you know, just because Hot Wheels has made a real life-size version of this doesn't make it a licensed car anymore. It's not a real car. I know it's a real car, but you know what I mean. Anyways, this is a real model. Any other things similar like that? This is kind of a, this is in the style of some old 30s stuff. I don't know. Torpedo Jones. I don't know if this is licensed, but we'll peek at the back real quick. Has a driver. As a matter of fact, it would not be unusual for this to pop off, and it would, poor dude would be bouncing around in the blister, or maybe it'd even be missing. It is not unusual. You know, if it was a dollar at a flea market, you know, what's a dollar, right? But is it worth $20? No, it's not worth $20. There you go. He has, you can tell it's old classic style. He has his scarf blowing in the wind. But is it licensed? I didn't look before. No, I don't see any license. Pretty cool. That's a lot of engines. Or not, well, it is actually. Is it a lot of engines? Or is it, it's not a lot of engines. I don't know how to describe it. Anyways, 8-cylinder. Next car. Lace wheels. Anybody else with lace wheels? How about this car? This one might have lace wheels. I can't see it real quick off the top of my, just at a distance. Yeah, lace wheels. There you go. You have the 57 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham. Love this car. Love this style of models in the diecast line. It does appear to have a metal flake paint. Not positive though, but I am getting some flickering. As you can see, the roof, sometimes it's painted roofs. Sometimes you wind up with imperfections. There you have a logo on the trunk. No printing on the sides. No printing on the front. No printing on the back. By the way, because this has the pointy lights, right? Sorry, I don't know if you can see it. This is, you can see this easier. By the way, because it has those points, it's not going to be unusual for you to have like a, oh, you see what it has right there? Little dimples in the blister. It's just going to happen. It's moving around from packing and shipping and whatever. These have been sitting in my boxes for 20 years now. Here you go. Open Road-ster. Metal body. No, metal body. Metal base. Dual rivets. Is that a double rivet? Yep, 2 rivets. Good track car. I think this car's been in video games, as a matter of fact. I did not play them at the time, so can't say that for sure. We'll save this yellow one last. This is a nice car. And another car, great for track, HW Prototype 12. Oh, matter of fact, this car is in Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged, the sequel. It is not in the first version. You can see the clear plastic right there, X-ray sides, clear plastic, metal top, metal base. Oh, got some pretty good weight. HW Prototype 12, kind of hard to see in there. There you go, HW Prototype 12. Not a lot of information on the base. Made in Malaysia. I have not showed that yet in my What You Think videos. But anyways, there's a lot of fans of this model here. This spoiler part probably has a gray interior. Probably, huh? And that interior is going to come back and be the spoiler. I don't think it's a separate piece. But at this time, there were cars that, I'm pretty sure there were cars that had separate piece for spoilers. Here we have the 2001 Mini Cooper. You know, there is a similar car in Hot Wheels Unleashed, both the first and the second version. I don't think it's this car. If it is, or it's very similar, this might have a single rivet, because I talked about pop-offs, how I have this, you can move this and it pops off. It still has 2 rivets to hold it together, though. The base is 2 rivets. Well, this base, I was expecting it to be 1 rivet. Sure enough, 1 rivet, because when they put it together, that's part of the base. When they go to put it together, they tuck it in, and then they lay this down, spin the rivet, and it keeps it closed. Nowadays, Mattel wants everything to be 2 rivets. This way, it can all be just done faster. Keep the cost down, except it's over $1 now, so good job on keeping the cost down. Wow, did he really say that? Headlights, grill painting, roof decorations. Probably not going to have tail decorations because it has the front and the top. Yep, nothing in the back. Cool models. Did you pick any of these up at the time? If you go to a collector store, would you add any of these to your collection? Where are you at? What you think? Thanks for watching. Happy collecting. Bye-bye.